What's up, guys? Hey, today we're going to talk about carb cycling. We introduced carb cycling at Still Life Fitness or with my clients, any online, a personal. After we get a good balance of like getting our macros together, our proteins, our fats, and our carbs, and we get everything under control, we know how to track our foods, right? So carb cycling is not something you introduce right away, but it's something you introduce over time. So today we're going to talk about what it is and how you do it. So basically, all carb cycling is manipulating your carbs. So you're manipulating your carbs to you have some high days, you have some low days, you have some moderate days of how many carbs you're eating. What carbs are? Carbs are your main source of energy. And so when you manipulate that, it'll allow your body to optimize your carbs and then burn fat faster. So it's gonna help you like lean out, get crazy shredded if you do it properly. So because carbs have such a big deal on your weight and your balancing your hormones. So when you get those manipulated, you get those working right, then it's a game changer for life. It's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna make you move better, and it's gonna make you look better overall, right? So, like I said, carb cycling is something that requires a lot of commitment, requires a lot of organization, and you really gotta prioritize the time in your life. So it's not something you would want to do during a super busy season or just throw it in if you don't know what you're doing already with macros. So just to give you a little visual cue, a little demonstration of what carb cycling looks like and what it is specifically, I'm going to show you what it's doing. So if this was me, not an artist, but today I am. So if this was me, all right, here are my arms, here's my body, right there, all right, and here is my energy tank, all right. So what carbs do is you have an energy tank, and when you add those carbs in, you have glycogen stores. They build up when you eat those carbs, and as the day goes on, they'll go away over time. You use all that up, okay. So what happens is on those high carb days, so say I add those carbs back in on those high carb days, we use all of those carbs up, right? And then the next day we may have like a low carb day, so it's burnt off all those carbs, they're gone. So then this is me on Monday, and then Tuesday comes around, I burned up all those carbs. All right, see if I can make something similar to the same guy, not an artist. All right, Tuesday comes around, my glycogen stores have been depleted, and I have a low carb day. So what's going to happen is I have no more carbs left in my tank. The second source of energy is our fat. So instead of using the carbs that we've already used up, we're going to start using our fat cells, and the fat storage is going to start to burn that up, and it's going to help you get crazy lean and crazy shredded. And eventually your body's going to go into a state of ketogenesis, right? And so you may ask, hey, why don't we just carb cycle our whole life? Or why we just always just do low carbs so we can just always burn fat? Well, the reason for that is because at some point your body will adapt, and it's not gonna start to burn the same optimally like it would if you did the carb cycling, right? So also it's not good for your hormones, it's not good for your thyroid, not good for your leptin. And so the best way to do this and to make sure you're healthy is to carb cycle. So that's that. What that looks like on a grand scale of things. If I were to show you, give you another visual cue right here. So I'll draw up this real quick. So you have our little graph. Okay, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. So what we'll do, one of the rules is you'll never have 2 high days back to back. Okay. So what we might do is we'll have our high days on days where we know we're going to have a crazy hard workout, or we want to go explore, we want to go adventure, we're going to be moving a lot. And we have our low days on days where we wouldn't work out quite as much, right? So say we worked out 3 days a week. Say we worked out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. So this is a workout day right here. This is a workout day on Wednesday. And then this is a workout day. All right. So what I would do is today we'll have our high day, and high carbs will also mean high calories. Then we'll have a moderate day, and then we'll have a low day, right? And then on Thursday, we'll have a moderate day. Friday, we'll have a high day. And then on Saturday, we'll have a low day. And Sunday, we'll have a moderate day. So we just enjoy ourselves a little bit, right? So that's how it would kind of look. So it'd be, high, just not super balanced. Medium, low, another medium, high, low, medium, and it's going to allow our body to use that tank up, deplete it, use it up, deplete it, and get super shredded. So one thing, I'm not going to go too crazy on this, but one thing you do want to remember is when you're doing this, your protein will always stay the same. So for me, I weigh about 220 pounds. So every day I'm going to make sure that I get 220 grams of protein, right? So you want to get about a pound of protein, or a gram of protein per body weight. That can change depending on how sensitive you are to it, how much fat you have. But a good rule of thumb is a pound, a gram per body weight. And then from there, the only thing you'll manipulate is your carbs and your fat. Okay, so just to give you an overview, a high carb day will probably be somewhere between 200 to 300 grams. All right, a moderate carb day will somewhere between 150 to 200, and then low carb will really be like 100 or less, right? So let me actually redo that. It'd be like 0, 200. On these days, most of your carbs are really just going to come through like vegetables, and that's really it. So this is a good way to see it. Hey, if you need to do this, good thing would be get a coach, get somebody to help you out. That's what I'm here for. But also, this is real simple. What you can think about if you want to break it down into like a more simple form is, hey, if I want to start the carb cycle, on the days you're going to go work out, eat those carbs, get some more fruits, get some more like brown rices, some good whole grain foods and stuff like that. On the days you're not working out, just take all that stuff out and only get your carbs through vegetables. So you'll start to see a huge difference. But the first step, make sure you know how many macros you need, how many calories you need to maintain your weight, and then from there, you can dive into it a little bit more. So this is just a quick overview. If you want to know more, hit me up. Find me on Instagram, DarrylEubanks-Still, or call me. Whatever you got. Me, we're out. Carb Cycling. Hope it helps.